Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. and Thursdays 12:30 p.m. on TVC News. Join us.
At TVC News, wherever the big news story is happening, we're geared up to break it. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Kogi State, North Central Nigeria.
Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute wholesome package that comprises brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth, all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogali Abikele Mafuru.
Keep up with innovative, revealing, and groundbreaking happenings in the world of brands and brand builders in Nigeria and across the globe. Mingle with people and brands that make the cut and the personalities that keep reinventing the trends and traditions in the marketing world. All are exciting one-stop shop for marketing vibes. Marketing Edge on TV. You're always right on time with the right people and movers and shakers of the world of marketing as they share their views and ideas on the business and challenges of advertising, corporate affairs, media strategy, and the unfolding exciting world of digital marketing. Join the trendsetters and key decision makers as they shape opinions and project into the future of the marketing landscape for 30 exhilarating minutes on this channel. Stay ahead, be thrilled to beat, be marketing savvy with Marketing Edge on TV. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is Brand News, where we'll bring you the latest developments around brands and in the field of advertising, marketing, and communication in Nigeria and around the globe. Now on Brand News. In furtherance of its vision of promoting the brand idea while expanding the frontier of the advertising and marketing industry, foremost brand-centric publication Marketing Edge has announced its integrated marketing communications stakeholders quarterly virtual summit. The summit will hold on Thursday, 31st March 2022 by 9 a.m. via Zoom, the popular video conferencing app. The Stakeholders Virtual Summit, which has a theme maximizing marketing efficiency in the age of changing consumer behavior, will feature seasoned marketing gurus, outstanding professionals and titans who will share knowledge and insight on how to navigate challenges besetting the industry while looking at opportunities and building brands in the present age. Leading the conversation for the debut 2022 edition is renowned marketer, CEO, and founder of ECHEBIRI, who has 15 years experience in mobile, telco, mobile marketing, telemarketing, direct sales, mobile operator marketing, customer acquisition, and mobile payments. Following the expiration of the tenure of the former board of the Nigerian Broadcasting Commission (NBC), President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the reconstitution of a new governing board. This was announced in a statement by Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Minister of Information and Culture. The reconstituted board, which is a 3-year tenure, has as chairman Honorable Bashir Bulariwa. In celebration of the Global Consumer Protection Week, which took place on 6th to 12th of March 2022, Consumers Value Broadcasting has launched a website to enable consumers to vote for their favorite brands based on their experiences with the brands. Speaking on the initiative, Akonte Ekine, Managing Director, Absolute PR, said the move was a proactive measure to enlist mass awareness of consumers to their rights amid growing concern about consumer vulnerability. According to him, the essence of the website is to serve as a reference platform to distinguish consumers' experiences as a vehicle for distinguishing leading products, services, and companies worthy of consumers' money. President of the Advertisers Association of Nigeria, Advan, has called for further discussion on the recently introduced Advertising Industry Standards of Practice (ISOP), as it did not incorporate the interest of all stakeholders for joint resolution before enactment. The Advan president, who made this call in an exclusive interview with Marketing Edge, maintained that Advan has no opposition over the newly introduced industry reform, noting that its enactment process is inconclusive. The brand marketer revealed that though there was an all-inclusive committee made up of all sectoral groups in the industry set up by APCON during the conception of ISOP, the opinion of Advan was not included as part of ISOP.
Well, that was brand news. Next is brand in focus after this break.
Not too much berekete. Glow Brekete Plus Plus is here. Existing Glow customers will get 400% bonus on every recharge and 100 MB data bonus on first recharge of the month. New Glow customers will get 1,000 Naira welcome bonus. To activate, buy a new Glow SIM today or dial *777# for existing Glow customers.
Oh, I see this collab where they shoot there.
Blue scatter.
Guy, give me small new number now.
Romance without finance now, annoyance. Better give me ball.
Yeah, give me the number.
Oh, yeah, jot the number down. 0805.
Where the complete number?
Somewhere so hot like the black side go need juice, so just like juices.
Hey, oh yeah, give me last numbers.
My 5 password.
41 now you owe me.
Oh yeah, 7650.
What's you? Smiley, hello, how are you? What's you? You again? Guys, your first collab was on the trend, though.
Find your first. Choose a social data bundle that suits your style. Dial *777#. Glow Unlimited.
The game changer is here, and the time is ripe to give your business new market insights. Join industry intellectuals, experts, and gurus at yet another quarterly virtual summit by Marketing Edge, your darling #1 marketing and advertising magazine. The summit theme, Maximizing Marketing Efficiency in the Age of Changing Consumer Behavior, will hold virtually on the 31st of March 2022 between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. GMT. It promises to be another tonic for business of brand management and the management of brand business. Come and learn about new paradigms and engage with industry leaders, players, and gladiators as they offer you the compass to navigate the future of your business. It's another history waiting to happen. Register now at www.marketingedge.com.ng. Be there. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Now on brand in focus. As the saying goes, good competition is good for business. The business environment is like a playground where each participant must put their best foot forward to get a thunderous applause from spectators. Similarly, latest insight on consumer behavior has revealed that consumers naturally gravitate to brands that incorporate the best personalized experience in their service delivery by going beyond the usual call to purchase to actually creating memorable engagements with them. In this era of rapidly disruptive technological change, the experience a company offers will improve its brand positioning. To get into the consumer's heart and secure a good share of their wallet, companies must genuinely have the customer's best interest in mind and must reflect it in their marketing, sales, e-commerce, and service interactions. According to Salesforce research, 80% of consumers now consider the experience a company provides to be as important as its products and services. Although customers have basic expectations like quality service and fair pricing, modern consumers have much higher expectations such as proactive service, personalized interactions, and connected experiences across digital channels. With the exponential digital adaptation, emerging technologies will continue to influence the future of customer experience. Hence, brands must ensure they are at the forefront in terms of utilization and innovation, since tech-savvy consumers naturally warm up to tech-savvy brands. The feeling is mutual and most rewarding for brands. The contemporary consumer is evolving. They do not settle for generic products, services, or experiences. Instead, they want everything to resonate with their personal taste. This is where an insight into consumer data is vital to ensure that products align with the consumer's needs and that they are engaged across all touch points. Paul Gillen, a renowned marketing strategist, says, "The personalization is pointless without knowing the individual. Understand the dreams, hopes, and fears that motivate your customers, then hit them where it counts." Personalization requires brand owners to be abreast with consumer data that is all-encompassing. It has become the rule of the game in the marketplace. In today's era of the empowered customer, personalization has become so important that businesses cannot afford to ignore it anymore.
Well, that was Branding Forecast. Next is Industry Conversation, where we have interactions with distinguished personalities who have made tremendous impact in the strategic positioning and promotion of brands. This week, we will be speaking with the CEO of Center for Financial Journalism, Mr. Ray ECHEBIRI. After this break.
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. It a form say sabi. You want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you not to pass me your power. You want to show yourself, oh.
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
The game changer is here, and the time is right to give your business new market insights. Join industry intellectuals, experts, and gurus at yet another quarterly virtual summit by Marketing Edge, your darling #1 marketing and advertising magazine. The summit theme, Maximizing Marketing Efficiency in the Age of Changing Consumer Behavior, will hold virtually on the 31st of March 2022 between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. GMT. It promises to be another tonic for business of brand management and the management of brand business. Come and learn about new paradigms and engage with industry leaders, players, and gladiators as they offer you the compass to navigate the future of your business. It's another history waiting to happen. Register now at www.marketingedge.com.ng. Be there. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
And welcome to Industry Conversation, a segment on Marketing Edge on TV where we have interactions with distinguished personalities who have made great impact in the business of brand management. Well, today we have with us the CEO of Center for Financial Journalism, Mr. Ray ECHEBIRI. So pleased to have you with us on Industry Conversation.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's my pleasure.
Pleasure is mine as well.
Yeah.
Ray ECHEBIRI is a consummate financial journalist, development economist, and author. He is currently the Chief Executive Officer of Center for Financial Journalism and publisher of Nest Money magazine. Before founding Center for Financial Journalism and Nest Money magazine, Ray had edited a number of titles, including Business Champion and Financial Standard newspaper. A widely traveled journalist, Ray has covered many high-profile local and international events. You're welcome again to Industry Conversation.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure to have you. What is your assessment of the growth of the financial market in Nigeria?
In my view, the Nigerian financial market has been doing well this year, and the positive trend actually started towards the end of last year, or middle to the end of last year. And that momentum has been sustained to this time. Both the capital segment or the money market segment, I think they've been doing quite well. If we measure the performance of the capital market with what is happening in the Nigerian exchange, it is very obvious that that segment of the market is doing well. It's been growing. It's been growing not very fast, but it's doing quite well. It's doing quite well. It can do better than what we have now. The money market has also been doing well. In fact, before now, especially in 2020, it was one area that you could hardly go to for any kind of investment because the rates were so down that nobody wanted to do any kind of transaction there. If you are talking about money market funds, we are talking about treasury bills, we are talking about even fixed deposits. Nobody wanted to touch any of those because the rates were very, very low. But they've appreciated reasonably to the extent that investors in that segment of the market now are happy.
Well, how would you assess the direction of the national economy for the financial, market?
Yeah, the economy too, I would say, is doing well. I won't say very, very well because for me to say the Nigerian economy is doing well, I should be looking at a double-digit growth, which I know is very, very, very difficult to achieve. But take it or leave it. That's the kind of growth we'll see, and we'll begin to be hopeful that will make a serious dent on the unemployment figure that we're seeing everywhere. We'll be able to take off so many people who are in the labor market. We should be looking at double-digit growth. But at least something good is coming out of that the economy. And now, after all, at the time, some year plus 2 years ago or so, we are in recession. And we're able to exit, we're able to leave that territory, and we are now growing. Is something, that's cause for cheers. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say informed the yearly bullion lecture that we clearly know you are currently championing? Yeah, the bullion lecture is
informed by the thought of discussing topical issues, not just topical issues for the sake of being topical, but issues that affect our lives as Nigerians, that affect our development as a country, issues that affect our growth as a nation and as a people. And over the years, we have picked very topical issues that some people, some seasoned professionals have been able to discuss, to dissect, and they profile some good solutions. And I can tell you that it's not something we just do for the sake of doing. We like to say, these are the issues here. These are the challenges or the problems, but these are the way forward. We don't just go there and then any of our guest speakers or the panelists or even the people making interventions. So we insist that if you say these are the challenges we face as a country, as a people, or as a nation, then you also point the way forward. How do we get out of this? So over the years, that's what we've been doing. That's actually what we want to profile solution to some of the challenges we face as a country and as a people.
Well said. But how would you assess the success of the lecture so far?
Yeah, the lectures have been very successful so far. The very first one, that one, each time I remember it excites me because I know it was the very first year of this administration, the Buhari administration. The guest lecturer then, Professor Akwanepo, a renowned economist, while delivering the lecture, he told us that from all that he was seeing, from his calculations, that the Nigerian economy was in recession. By then, nobody had ever mentioned that kind. Nobody saw it. But he said from his calculation, from what he's seeing, and it was just a week or 2 weeks after that lecture that the government came out to say that the economy had entered in technical recession. So we started asking questions. What is the word technical? Why are you qualifying a recession? Recession is a recession. If you move on recession, you go into depression. So why technical? So, well, that was it. But then immediately the then Minister of Finance, Kemi Adeosu, announced that. Then the World Bank came out to say, hey, Nigeria's economy is a recession. So you can imagine how that had prepared everybody, those who are supposed to know, or those who work with what is happening in the economy. You know, if you are operating in an economy as a company or an entrepreneur, the way the economy is moving, that you take your bearing from there. That is clear. You're operating within that economy. If that economy is bad, you are bad. If that economy is good, you are good. Somehow, some way. You may say, no, yes, this economy is bad, but I'm still making some money and all that. But what it means that if that economy had been good, you would have been making far much more than what you're making now that you think you're making money. So that is it. So the brilliant lecture has been very successful over the years.
What would be your assessment of its impact on?
Yes, like I said, in the first one, I want to believe that the federal government listened to the guest lecturer at that time, and now said, and now had to come out, had to open up, say yes, the economy is in crisis, and started doing something about it. And of course, everybody in operating the economy, whether individuals or corporate organizations, they started making the necessary arrangements, putting the necessary strategies in place to maneuver their way around that crisis.
So what is the theme for the 2022 edition of the Bullock Lecture?
Yeah, the theme for this year is a theme that excites me so much. And I'll tell you why. But let me tell you first the theme. It is funding tertiary education, the challenges and the opportunities. Okay. That's what we are referring to Nigeria now. Okay. I think everybody knows it, that our tertiary education is going through some crisis. And I strongly believe that a major cause of this crisis is funding or lack of it. Funding of the year. Of course, you know, as we speak, the Academic Staff Union of Universities is on strike. Yes. First, it was a 1 month warning strike. Now it has been extended to 2, so we don't know what happens. And what was the whole issue? Of course, in the course of discussion, we know it was money. It was funding. So they believe that the Academic Staff Union of Universities, the members, believe that the government, the federal government and the state government are not funding the universities very well, not funding the universities adequately, right? Yeah. So we looked at that and said, let's get some people who are supposed to know. Let's come together as Nigerians. Yes, there will be people who will lead the discussion, right? We'll have somebody who's well-renowned in that area, and then who's going to be the guest lecturer, Professor Manuel Nadozie. He's a professor in economics. He's the executive secretary of African Capacity Building Foundation, based in Harare, Zimbabwe. But he has worked in the UN system over the years, especially Economic Commission for Africa, which is a UN agency. So he is going to give us his own idea of how to navigate through this funding of tertiary education in Nigeria. And of course, we have as a chairman somebody who made waves when he was the executive secretary of National Universities Commission, that is Professor Peter Okebukola. And then you have other people who are also experts when it comes to management of universities, or who are, eggheads We're talking about two good panelists. Professor Ngozi Osarere, she is of the Education Department, University of Lagos, and Professor Kayode Shoremeku, is immediate past Vice Chancellor of Federal University, Oyeku. So, of course, after their discussions, after their presentations, we have Nigerians who will also tell us what they think should be the way forward for funding of tertiary education in this country. Because I think everybody has been shying away from it. I want to believe so. The federal government has been shying away from facing the realities. The university authorities and even the lecturers have also been shying away from the realities of this thing. They've been asking, give us, since when? Give us this, fund this, do that. I mean, the lecturers, the university authorities, this money is not coming. The federal government is not giving this money. It's not making. It may not be that the federal government just wants to starve the universities of funds. I don't want to think so. But the thing I want to believe that is because the funds are not there. So what is the way out? What is the way out? What is the way forward for funding of tertiary education in Nigeria? But if we get that right, the university system in Nigeria, or the entire tertiary education system in Nigeria, will be booming.
The game changer is here, and the time is ripe to give your business new market insights. Join industry intellectuals, experts, and gurus at yet another quarterly virtual summit by Marketing Edge, your darling #1 marketing and advertising magazine. The summit theme, Maximizing Marketing Efficiency in the Age of Changing Consumer Behavior, will hold virtually on the 31st of March 2022 between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. GMT. It promises to be another tonic for business of brand management and the management of brand business. Come and learn about new paradigms and engage with industry leaders, players, and gladiators as they offer you the compass to navigate the future of your business. It's another history waiting to happen. Register now at www.marketingedge.com.ng. Be there. Marketing Edge, promoting the brand idea.
Well, that's the much we can take this week on Marketing Edge on TV. Do well to join us same time next week for another interactive time. I'm Ogali Abikele Mafru. Bye for now.
The north is so beautiful. And the food, it's nothing like I have ever tasted before. The color.
Vibrant. What about the aroma?
The aroma, oh gosh. It smells just like this one.
This smells so good.
Yeah. Your Dambo Shinkafa tastes even better. How did you do it?
Onga seasoning. It's all the seasonings you need for great taste and aroma.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Guess what?
What?
I scored a hat trick today.
Cool!
Wow!
And how did you celebrate?
Just do your hands like this.
And hold your nose like this.
Body odor is caused by germs. That's why you need the new improved Dettol Cool Soap, which protects against 99.9% odor-causing germs with an extra burst of menthol freshness. Dettol, be 100% sure.
In the month of March, 2nd of March is 1 year after the first batch of 3.9 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine arrived in Nigeria. How has the effort been since then? The 8th is another day to celebrate the strength and contributions of women in human development on International Women's Day. On the 10th of March 2019, a Boeing 737 MAX operated by Ethiopian Airlines crashed, killing 157 persons on board. How far has the world gone in achieving a safe airspace? The 11th is 1 year after the abduction of students at Federal College of Forestry, Kaduna. Yet, the search is still on for safety and peace. And the 14th is Commonwealth Day. On the 21st, global attention shifts to the plight of people with Down syndrome. Same day is International Day for the Elimination of